Cool question. iOS introduces or enhances some interesting features around screen mirroring. iPhone, TV, Mac, etc. What mirroring exactly you want matters to a TV, to a Mac, to a projector. I will go super detailed, right, about this. So let's start with few types of iPhone mirroring or screen mirroring under iOS 18. There are a few types. Classic AirPlay mirroring, right? Your iPhone screen shows up on a TV or any device that supports AirPlay receiving. You can find it right here, okay? Or iPhone mirroring with Mac integration, a new feature in iOS 18 plus macOS Sequoia that lets you mirror and control your iPhone from your Mac. It's like it's an app window. Third-party mirroring apps or tools. When you don't have a native AirPlay receivers, you use apps like Reflector, etc. Okay, let's walk through all the methods. The method 1 or method A, AirPlay. Okay, this is a classic way and it's already built into iOS, including iOS 18. First, ensure same Wi-Fi network. Your iPhone and TV or AirPlay capable receiver, Apple TV, Smart TV that supports AirPlay or another AirPlay device must be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Next, open the control center. Go ahead to the settings, okay, and then hit control center, right? Or with the iOS 18, of course, you can find it right here, okay? And swipe down from the top right corner on older ones and then swipe from the bottom, right? If you don't have the screen mirroring, right, you can find by adding control and then just try to pin down right here, okay? And once you have the screen mirroring feature on your control center, you're gonna just hit the screen mirroring, right? It's like a two overlapping rectangles, and then select your target device. In the list that appears, tap the TV or receiver you want to mirror to. If a passcode shows on that display, enter it on your iPhone, okay? And your iPhone screens, actions, apps, etc. will show up on the big display. Okay, to stop mirroring, go back to the control center and then screen mirroring and then hit stop mirroring on the device, on the TV or receiver, and then stop the AirPlay session. Some apps, especially video streaming apps with DRM, might block mirroring video content black screen due to copyright or licensing constraints. The TV or receiver must support AirPlay, or you need a device that acts as an AirPlay receiver. Network latency can cause slight lag, especially on lower Wi-Fi quality. Method B, iPhone mirroring to a Mac. This is a new feature that pairs iOS 18 on iPhone with macOS Sequoia or later, and lets you mirror your iPhone into a window on the Mac, and even control it with keyboard, mouse, etc. What you need: a Mac running macOS Sequoia, right? Just tap macOS Sequoia, okay, or newer, and the Mac must have Apple Silicon like M1, M2, etc., or a T2 security chip. Some newer Intel Macs with T2 may also support it. Your iPhone must be running iOS 18, so make sure your iPhone is fully updated to the latest version. Go ahead to the settings, general, iPhone storage, make sure that it is set to iOS 18. Both devices must be signed into the same Apple ID with two-factor authentication enabled. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth must be enabled on both devices, and they should be physically nearby, or the connection stability. Okay, and then open the iPhone mirroring app on Mac, okay, and then grant permission. Okay, select the iPhone and unlock your iPhone or authenticate and stop mirroring. Once connected, the iPhone screen will appear in a window, and you can, click inside it. Use your mouse or trackpad, keyboard to interact with iPhone apps, etc. Right? If like an example, you're gonna see the screen right here, and you're gonna be able to start using your Mac as in you can start using your iPhone on Mac. Okay, and there's features and limitations to that. You can't control in certain system level things, like you can't bring up control center, manage the lock screen, etc. Audio plays from the Mac. You will see iPhone notifications on your Mac's notification center when mirroring is active. iOS 18 introduces drag and drop support in iPhone mirroring, enabling you to move files, images between the mirrored iPhone view and Mac's desktop or apps. If you stream video, like from Netflix, through apps that block screen capture or mirroring, parts of the screen may go black, and you need to be signed into the same Apple ID and have 2FA, and the devices need to be close so Bluetooth can assist in the connection. Method C, third-party mirroring apps and software when AirPlay or native not available. When you don't have an AirPlay TV or compatible Mac, you can use software tools on the target device, PC, non-AirPlay TV, etc., that act as AirPlay receivers. For example, Reflector app, right? You could just type Reflector, just to put a face to the name. Okay. Reflector can act as an AirPlay receiver and let you mirror the iPhone screen there. Some apps or device firmwares support being AirPlay receivers. Smart TVs, streaming boxes. You'll install the mirroring app or service on the receiver side and then use the iPhone's built-in AirPlay mirroring to connect. These tools basically listen for AirPlay from your iPhone and display it. Okay? If mirroring to a Mac or TV doesn't show up, verify both devices are on the same Wi-Fi network. Make sure Wi-Fi plus Bluetooth are on. Sometimes the Discovery uses BLE for handshake. Restart both devices if detection fails. In the Mac's iPhone mirroring app, there is a menu option to reset iPhone access. That helps with when authentication or pairing gets screwed up. If the iPhone is locked or in use when initiating mirroring from Mac, you may get a warning that iPhone is in use. Unlock it first. Some users report region restrictions or issues with iPhone mirroring feature in certain locales. If the video is black during mirroring, it's probably DRM blocking content capture. So, let me know in the comments if this video helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.